Hello everyone, my name is Elsa and I'm 6 years old, and today I'm going to read the book. I wonder why caterpillars eat so much. What is a life cycle? A life cycle is a series of changes that happen to every living thing. It starts from the moment an egg is fertilized and goes on until death. Not all life cycles are the same, but they often follow the same sort of pattern. Egg is laid by a butterfly. What is the first step in its life cycle? Egg is laid by a butterfly. Caterpillar hatches from egg. The caterpillar of the marsh butterfly eats a plant called milkweed. If it eats enough, it can get about 2,000 times heavier in just 2 weeks. The first step in the life cycle is usually when an egg is fertilized. Two adults of the same species kind mate and produce young. In butterflies, they start out as tiny eggs. A caterpillar grows inside each egg until it's ready to hatch. Why do caterpillars eat so much? When a caterpillar hatches, it eats leaves until it's as big as it can grow. Then it makes a hard case or pupa around its body. The caterpillar changes inside a butterfly. It changes into a butterfly inside the case. Pupa forms around caterpillar. Pupa splits open. Butterfly emerges from pupa. How does the butterfly get out? The pupa splits so the butterfly can crawl out. It pumps blood into its crumpled wings to open them out. Then it sits in the sun until they are dry. The adult butterfly then flies out to find a mate and start a new life cycle. Do all living things reproduce? Yes, living things have young to make sure that their species survives. A female pig can have up to 12 babies at a time. When the piglets have grown adults, they will have babies of their own. Bacteria can split apart and make millions of young in just a few hours. Some bacteria are harmless, but others can cause infections in people. Why do animals have two parents? Most animals, including mammals and birds, have two parents, a male and a female. When they breed, they pass on chemical instructions called genes. Genes control the way as a new animal looks and the way its body works. Mayflies live in the fast lane. Some live for just a few hours as an adult. It must find a mate before they die. Each living thing splits in two. Amoebas are shapeless blobs that live in water. They are tiny living things that are made up of only one cell. Cells are the building blocks that make up every living thing like bacteria. Amoebas reproduce by splitting themselves into two. Mice and other rodents breed very quickly. A pair of house mice can produce 14 litters of sets of babies in just 1 year. Wow, that is so much. Turtles have lots of babies. Some animals have lots of babies to make sure at least some survive. Hundreds of baby turtles hatch out at the same time and head for the sea. Squirrels eat lizards. Squirrels and lizards eat some of them. But because there are so many turtles, a large number will survive. When the mummy shrew was long, her babies form a line by holding onto each other's tails with their teeth. Do animals have just one baby? Yes. Orangutans have one baby at a time. This gives the mother time to feed and look after the baby and keep it safe. The baby grows quite slowly, but learns how to survive. This increases its chances of becoming an adult. Do mums and dads get help? Sometimes, yes. Bee eaters are birds that eat bees and other insects. Bee eater parents can't carry enough food to feed all their babies, so their older children help them out. Oopsies. Hatching turtle, lizard, gold. Do plants have babies? Hey, let me see this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Most plants produce seeds that grow into new plants. Flowering plants produce seeds when they are fertilized. Insects, such as bees, help fertilize plants by carrying pollen of flower to one another. The fertilized plants then produce into seeds. Seeds may be small, but they contain all the building blocks the plant needs to grow. A tiny acorn can grow into an oak tree more than 40 meters tall. Bees like to eat dust. The dust like pollen made by flowers. As a bee flies around, it spreads pollen from flower to flower and fertilize the plants. Pollen. Foxglove flower cut open. Let me see if it's Let me see. seeds spread. Seeds need to spread away from a plant so they have space to grow. When an animal eats fruit, the top seeds pass out of the animal in its droppings. The droppings help the seed to grow into a new plant. Fruit-eating monkey. Some seeds have spiky or sticky cases to get stuck in animals' fur and carried to new places when the animals move around. Which plant runs? What? I don't know which plant runs. Some plants can make new plants by sending out shoots. Strawberries, for example, produce shoots called runners. Without being fertilized, they also make flowers that are fertilized and form seeds. Runner, strawberry plant. My goodness. Do animals make seeds? No, animals make babies. Not all babies look like their parents. Baby insects such as ladybird larvae develop young, often completely different from the adults. But as they grow, they will. Hey, what is their in time? But as they grow, they change. In time, they will mate and have babies of their own. Tadpoles look very different from adult frogs. But in just a few weeks, they grow legs and start to look like their parents. Why do birds sit on their eggs? All birds lay eggs, and most of them sit on them until they hatch. They do this because baby birds need warmth to grow. The mother is often in charge of this task, although sometimes the parents take turns. Underground nest of female platypus egg. Do mammals lay eggs? This is a bit tricky. Most animals give birth to live young, but the duck-billed platypus lays eggs. The female platypus lays 2 or 3 small eggs. The eggs hatch from after about 10 days. The mother feeds the babies with milk for up to 5 months. The platypus is a master builder. It digs tunnels in riverbanks to make safe nests. The entrances to the tunnels are often underwater. Do any mammals lay eggs? Most mammals give birth to live young, but the duck-billed platypus lays eggs. The female platypus lays 2 or 3 small eggs. The eggs hatch after 10 days. The mother feeds the babies with milk for up to 5 months. The ostrich lays the heaviest egg of any bird. Each one can weigh up to 103 kilograms. That's more than a bag of sugar. Which animal likes snorkeling? Mosquitoes lay their eggs in still water. Then when the young hatch, they need to breathe air, so they poke a special tube through the surface of the water. This acts like a snorkel and lets them suck in air. Breathing tube. mosquito larva underwater. How long does a Cicada stay young? Emerging Cicada. A young cicada spends most of its life underground, feeding on the plant sap, juice. It stays like this for up to 17 years. Then it crawls up a tree, sheds its skin one last time, and becomes an adult. The adult cicada lives for just a few weeks. Why does the glowworm glow? The glowworm is a beetle that makes a light on its body. The female has a special organ in her abdomen, lower body that gives off light. The beetle glows to signal to a male that she is nearby and ready to mate. Unlike most insects, female earwings guard their eggs from predators until they hatch. If you present an elephant, hawk moth, caterpillar, it will suck in the air and blow up its head to make itself look too big to eat. Insects hide their eggs to stop other animals eating them. Cabbage white butterflies lay eggs on the underside of cabbage leaves. This hides the eggs and will also provide fresh leaves for the young to eat. Why do spiders keep sacks? Many spiders wrap their eggs in a silk sack and carry it around to keep it safe. Green lynx spiders tie their egg sack to a cactus leaf with long strings of silk. Some spiders cover their egg sacs with mud or dried plants. This disgusts them from hungry predators. What do baby spiders look like? Baby spiders or spiderlings look like tiny adult spiders. Some species of garden spiders stay together for a few days. After hatching, they form a tightly packed ball. If they are threatened, the ball slits open and the spiderlings run away. Why do spiders split open? Like all invertebrates, animals without a backbone, spiders have a touch case around its body like a suit of armor. When the spider grows, the cage splits open and the spider crawls out. Bigger, and its skin takes a few hours to harden up. A female garden spider lays her eggs very quickly. She can lay more than 1,000 eggs in under 10 minutes. Why do spiders go ballooning? Many spiders are so tiny that they cannot travel far on their legs, but they can hitch a ride on the wind They spin threads and dangles from them in the air. This is called ballooning. All spiderlings hitch a ride on their mother's back. All the babies trail silk threads. If they fall off, they climb back up their thread. Do fish lay eggs? Male porcupine fish. Eggs, female porcupine fish. Yes, most fish thousands of eggs. They have to lay so many because only very few will survive to become adults and find their own nest. The female lays her eggs into the water, and male fertilize them. Whale sharks are the world's biggest fish, but they only eat tiny creatures called plankton. Which fish swallows its babies? Mouth-brooding fish, such as kickles, carry their eggs in their mouths. Even after unhatched, the adult will scoop the little fish back into safety of its mouth at the first sign of danger. Male limbs of fish protect their territory during the mating season and will fight off anything that comes too close, even human divers. Why do fish dance? What? Fish dance? That's a bit silly. But tricky. Some fish dance or change color to attract a mate. Male sticklebacks become more colorful when they are ready to breed. They build a nest in the weeds and tempt a female to lay her eggs in it by doing a special zigzag dance. Male stickleback. Baby fish and fish eggs are eaten by lots of other sea animals to stay safe. Many rise to the ocean's surface and feed among the plants that grow there. When you see a horse's pop, female horses lay their eggs in a special pouch on the male's front. Here, the eggs develop into miniature seahorses. When they are ready to hatch, the young pop out of its father's pouch. The oldest fish on record was a North American lake. Sturgeon. It died at the age of 152. What is a mermaid's purse? What is a mermaid's purse? A mermaid's purse is a tough outer casing of a cat shark's egg. A female lays about 20 eggs, which she attaches to seaweed. After about 9 months, a shark pup breaks free from each egg. Shark pup. Do all sharks lay eggs? No, certain sharks give birth to about 4 live young at a time. The female keeps her live young at a time. The female keeps the eggs inside her until they hatch. The first ones out of their eggs often eat their brothers and sisters. Baby treasures are being born. In warm water, swell shark eggs develop in 7 months, but in colder waters, it can take 10 months. Where do baby sharks live? Lemon sharks are born in shallow lagoons. They are under feet from larger predators when they are babies. But in lagoons, they live safely, teaming up with other young of about the same size. They stay in the lagoons for about 7 or 8 years. Why do eggs wobble? Frog spot. Frogs lay thousands of jelly-like eggs that stick together to form huge wobbly mass. Ugh, wobbly mass again. Ew, wobbly mass. The eggs are called frog spawn. A tiny baby frog called a tadpole develops inside the egg. Toads also lay eggs. Their eggs form a long sticky string up to 1 meter in length. Elder tadpoles freeze. When they first hatch from their eggs, tadpoles have long tails for swimming and gills allow them to breathe underwater. Gills are frilly flaps of skin use their gills to take a gas called oxygen from the water. Why do tadpoles grow eggs? As they become older, the tadpoles change. After a few weeks, they grow back legs and front legs. And without long to be there, small froglets are now ready to start life on land. Their tail and gills shrink back into their body and they develop lungs to breathe air. The small froglets are now ready to start life on land. When a Suriname toad lays her eggs, the male squashes them into the spongy on her back. Mouth-brewing frog tadpoles live in their father's mouth the first weeks of life. Then he spits them out. Why are frogs so noisy? Croak, croak, croak. Many frogs and toads make loud calls to attract a mate. American bullfrogs have a special pouch under their. They blow like this up. They blow this up like a balloon to make their call really loud. Can be heard more than 1 kilometer away. Wow. Frogs have a great noisy sound. Great noisy sound. Let's see. Do pythons cuddle their eggs? Most reptiles lay eggs, which they leave to hatch on their own. But some take care of their eggs, keeping them warm and safe from predators. The green tree python coils around her eggs by keeping the eggs warm. She helps the young The unborn babies develop more quickly. Do crocodiles eat their babies? That's silly. A baby crocodile weighs just 250 grams when it hatches. Its heavyweight mother weighs about 2,000 times as much. Although it looks as if she is eating her babies, she is carefully carrying them from their nest to the water. Baby rattlesnakes can make their warning rattle sound. The snake must shed its skin several times before the rattle builds at the end of its tail. Do they cry? How do snakes get out of their eggs? To help them break free of the egg case, baby reptiles have a special egg tooth that slices through the shell. In snakes and lizards, the egg tooth sticks out from their upper lip. When do eggs yellow? Crocodiles bury their eggs to keep warm, but the baby crocodiles cannot dig themselves out. So just before they're ready to hatch, they yelp, grunt, and croak inside their eggs. The mother hears her babies and takes them out of the nest. Although male mambas have enough venom poison to kill each other, these snakes don't bite when they fight for a female. The males wrestle until the strongest wins. Why do cranes dance? Bird finds a mate by putting on a courtship display. Male cranes strut around and dance in front of their chosen female, blowing low and leaping high into the air. Hornbills make nests in holes in trees. The female seals herself inside. Her mate brings her food. Which bird is a master weaver? Birds build nests to provide a safe home for. Let me see. Oh no. Oh no. The male weaver bird from Africa weaves grasses into a ball-shaped nest that hangs from a tree. If a female likes the nest, she will mate with the male. Male bowerbirds decorate their nest with bright, shiny things to attract a female. How do penguin eggs stay warm? Emperor penguins breed in the frozen lands of Antarctica. The males carry the egg on their feet. To keep it warm, they have a special fold of skin under their bellies that helps keep the egg or chick warm. Cuckoos are such lazy parents. They lay their eggs in other birds' nests. They lay their eggs in other birds' nests. The young cuckoo kills any other chicks that hatch and demands all the food for itself. Who looks after baby birds? Usually both parents bring food to their chicks, wondering. Albatrosses lay just one large egg, which takes about 80 days to hatch. Albatrosses eat fish. And wait, what? Oh my goodness. Albatrosses eat fish, and the parents take turns to look after the egg and go hunting far out to sea. What? Wish newborn babies can run fast. Fowls, baby horse, can stand up about 10 minutes after being born. They can run fast in just a few hours. Like most mammals, foals grow inside their mother for a long time. So they are well developed. They are born. Female pigs have 12 teats for feeding milk to their young. They can feed a dozen piglets in one sitting. Why do kangaroos have pouches? Kangaroos give birth when their babies are still very underdeveloped. The tiny baby is only as long as your thumb. It crawls into its mother's pouch for warmth and safety and for food. The mother produces milk to feed her baby. Are tigers good dads? Male tigers are solitary animals, which means they like to live alone. They never see or care for their cubs. They meet females only when they want to mate. Well, not getting her baby to survive? What does that mean? Are any mammals born underwater? Whales and dolphins give birth to their young in the sea because they are mammals. They need to breathe air, so the mother or her sisters gently nudge the baby up to the surface of the water for its first breath. Ah, now I get it. Why do elephant seals fight? Male elephant seals fight to show who is the strongest. The male who wins the most fight gets the largest territory and will mate with more female. Male bighorns crash their horns together to see who is stronger. What happens to old animals? Jackals. Most animals don't get very old in the wild. They may not be fit enough to keep up with the herd, or they may be picked off by predators. When they die, their bodies provide food for other animals, such as jackals. Baby animals learn. Why do animals play? Baby animals Learn. Learn by playing. When lion cubs chase their mother's switching tail, they learn the skills they need to hunt by creeping through the long grasses, and the cubs learn how to stalk prey. Male rhinos leave smelly piles of dung to show females where they are. Which animals live the longest? Humans live the longest of all animals because we have better access to food, water, and shelter than other mammals. In Europe and the USA, men generally live about 79 and women to 80. But the oldest animal was not a mammal, but a 180-year-old tortoise. Goodbye.